What's up, allies? My name is Josh, Ki6NAZ, also known as Hoshnasi on YouTube. I've been a ham radio operator for about 10 years, and I've been on YouTube for about that same time. About a year ago, I started something called the Ham Radio Crash Course, and the core vision of the Crash Course is to bring people into ham radio in a fun and interesting way that breaks some of the stereotypes up and makes it very easily digestible, particularly for some of the younger generations. I created the Ham Radio Crash Course to bring ham radio to everyone. You don't have to be an engineer, you don't have to be an RF specialist, you just have to have an interest in ham radio. A lot of people come from a background of self-reliance, some people come to a background for just a fun hobby. All people are welcome, and I try and talk from all sides because I too wear many hats when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm coming to Patreon because I feel Patreon is a better way to get direct feedback from your audience, and it allows the people who are the most appreciative to let you know that. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and be more reactive and more communicative to the audience, and hopefully I get more feedback, and I think Patreon's a good way to do that. So hopefully I've tiered the reward system appropriately. $1 is like, hey, you helped me program my Baofeng UV5R or BFF8 or some family of radio, and I really appreciate it, so here's $1. Great, appreciate it, love that. The $5 tier gives you access to my monthly newsletter, which I've started producing. And it's basically kind of like ham radio news, but more from a younger, more kind of cutting edge technology engineering focus. So lots of STEM stuff, should be fun projects, information for young and old, but from more my point of view, what makes my whatever you think I find interesting or quirky. For the $10 level, those are the people that I'll go directly to when I have kind of a decision. Do I make a video on solar power and being self-reliant in ham radio, or should I do one on an antenna shootout? What is the best antenna for said radio? I'll create a poll, and this group also gets the newsletter and a shout out when we do our streams, which is every week. Now the last two levels are really just so that people can reach out directly and get some of my own time. They can get an hour of my time for the $75 level, and I've gotten requests in the past to actually go buy all the equipment for somebody and program their radio, and that would be the last level. Not intended to be for everybody, but hey, it's an option for those that need it. So that's the Ham Radio Crash Course in a nutshell. If you've already been enjoying what I'm doing, maybe you want to help me out a little bit by becoming a patron. We've already had a big uptick in the amount of technician licensees we've seen come out, thanks to some of the 6-part series that we've been doing. Yeah, so anyway, thanks to everybody for checking this out, and I'll talk to you later.